What's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Natty News Daily. Kicking this off with a birthday message to AJ Morris. It's AJ's 24th birthday today, so wishing AJ a very happy birthday. If you guys don't know AJ, you should. He's 2017 WNBF Junior World Champion and one of the arguably top online coaches, especially for natural bodybuilding going right now, so huge shout out to him for that. And recently got sponsored by Trained by JP Clothing, so super excited for that opportunity for AJ. AJ's looking to potentially compete in the fall if all things go well. There was some changes to the schedule over in the UK, and they do have some events in the fall that they're hoping can go through, but obviously things can change. So right now he's looking forward to those events, but that could change and we might see AJ on stage in 2021 instead of 2020. So again, happy birthday AJ, wish you all the best, my man. Next up, Lloyd posted that he's entering a mini cut, a 4 to 6 week mini cut, which for those of you who don't know, a mini cut is just a quick dieting phase. It's a little more aggressive than perhaps a normal contest prep. He noted that his calories are starting around 2,600, which for someone his size is quite low. But again, that is pretty appropriate for a mini cut because it's a rapid, kind of quick tidying up, losing some body fat, and then getting back to a gaining phase not long after. So when you prep for, say, 20 to 30 weeks, it's a nice slow process, whereas with a mini cut, like Ben noted, that it's a 4 to 6 week quick diet to lose some body fat. He mentioned he's looking to go from around 104 kilos down to 96, so a pretty considerable drop. Again, nothing too crazy when compared to a contest prep, but definitely a good chunk of body weight lost. Threw some photos up as well from last season when he competed here at the UK DFBA Finals, which was around October, if I believe, before he went to Worlds. And you guys are seeing Ben has no troubles with muscle mass, no issues getting in shape. So I'm excited to see what this mini cut does for him for sure, and hopefully see him backstage and then back on stage in the near future. So be sure to go follow him. I believe his account is just Ben Lloyd Fitness, so you guys can find him and give him some love, show him some support, and stay in touch with this mini cut. Next up, guys, we got some show updates, which is probably going to be a regular occurrence here on these videos, just with everything that's going on in the world. There's a lot of uncertainty in whether or not shows are going to be able to run, restrictions that they might have to deal with as far as number of competitors, number of spectators, and all this kind of stuff. So it's really unfortunate that the bodybuilding season for 2020 is going the way it's going, not just in the natural world, but in definitely the open stream as well. It's super frustrating as us as athletes. We want to compete, we want to display our hard work, and it's not that easy, unfortunately. So first update is the WNBF Jersey Cup Classic, which has been rescheduled to October 3rd. They do have a new venue and location in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So it's unfortunate for them. This is their 9th annual event, so obviously a big deal, a yearly event that they're able to put on, and hopefully that they can still put on in the fall. And if you guys are prepping for this, then potentially have a little bit more time and can bring an even better physique to the stage. But yes, rescheduled to October 3rd, and this is a WNBF Pro Qualifier, so keep that in mind. This isn't going to be probably a small show. It'll probably be pretty big, pretty competitive, so if you're planning to do this show, then make sure you bring your best. Next up here in Canada in the CPA, the TNT Muscle Showdown out in Alberta has been canceled. That was planned to be August 8th. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Alberta, but unfortunately they got some news on Thursday, which was April 23rd. It was announced that no summer events over 15 people. Wow, 15 people. So no, camping excursions, no family reunions, no nothing. No summer events over 15 people out in Alberta. So hopefully that doesn't carry into the fall and they'll still be able to run events in September, October, November, but unfortunately, nothing in the summertime for Alberta. So, like I said, no events over 15 people. They did note that they'll be back in 2021, so hopefully things clear up well before then and they can run the TNT Muscle Showdown as planned. Last up in the news, guys, on the podcast in the coming weeks, you'll see Jimmy Leiva. He is a natural bodybuilder that was intending to compete just a couple weeks ago, April 18th. So unfortunately, that didn't pan out for him, but we got him on the podcast to talk about things. Amazing transformation. He went from 240 to 175 pounds. He started his cut back in August, and got down to 175 from 240. So very impressive transformation from Jimmy. I actually went to school with Jimmy, so it was cool to talk to him again and talk about that journey, because I remember him back in the day being quite a bit heavier. So it's impressive to see the transformation he made and the work that he's put in, and he talks about that in the podcast, among many other things. So like I mentioned, he was prepping for his first show, going to do the bodybuilding class at the Coburg Naturals here in Canada under the CPA, but didn't pan out. Now the show has been rescheduled to September, and he's potentially going to follow through and still do that show, but right now he's just focused on reversing out, bringing his calories back up and get back to feeling pretty normal again, and just trying to get through things with everything that's going on in the world. So be sure to stay tuned for that podcast. Give Jimmy a follow on Instagram and show some support for him. So thanks for watching the news, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.